but I didn't really want this live video to be about crafting. I'm crafting, or I'm working on Patreon mail, and I just wanted to turn the camera on. I've never really done a live video like this, and so I'm only going to be on here a few minutes, so I know you can't see what I'm doing. I actually already filmed a video showing you how to make what I'm working on, which I will show you that. And hello. I'm going to grab something real quick. And I did get something kind of fun in the mail, which I'll show you in a minute. I think I've already showed these a few times, but I'm working on making these like super simple specimen cards. They're not really a specimen card. It's just an easier take on them. And I am making them for my Patreon members this month, along with some other things. And so it's just a lot of assembly line work. I'm actually almost done with them, but hi, bored grandma. I like your name. I also had to come up with an idea for one more item to put in one of the tiers on my Patreon members list for the orchids. And I came up with this Franken envelope, I guess you call it. I don't really know. So basically it has vellum, this is actually vintage tracing paper all the way through the center. And then for this paper I used, I think it was a printable from Let's Design Create It, or why can't I think of Tanya Samuel's name? Anyways, so yeah, so I made those, and I think that's what I'm going to add in the orchids tier. That's like the biggest tier. I always add like one extra item. So hi guys. Hi Sarah. Diana. If you just hopped on, I'm just honestly turning the camera on while I'm working. Normally you can see this view, but I just thought I would actually like chat with you for a minute. If you have any kind of questions or anything about crafting or any of that kind of stuff, I can probably answer those while I am finishing here. And then I'm gonna go have some quiet lunch because my daughter is at grandma's house. She goes over there once or twice a week so that I can work. I can sometimes get a tiny bit of work done when she's home, but she wants to be included, of course, so it's not like the easiest for me to get a lot done. Hi, Becky. Oh, good. I'm glad you finally caught me live. So normally if I do a live video, I'm filming like my actual craft table to show whatever I'm doing, but I already filmed a video on making these really easy specimen cards, so that will be up probably next week. So I didn't really want to duplicate the video. What do you guys got going on today? I'm so excited for lunch. I'm really hungry. And my family is mostly vegan. Me and the kids eat some dairy. But anyways, we made this vegan ham that's actually so good. And I made this really yummy like sauce. It's kind of like a glaze that went on top, and I cooked carrots and onions with it. Anyways, I'm gonna take that ham and make a sandwich out of it. And I have an avocado that I'm gonna put on the sandwich, and it's like the perfect avocado. Oh my gosh. Hi Renee, let's see, you're doing watercolor painting to use in, you're doing watercolor painting to use in my junk journals. That's cool. Do you do watercolor paintings and you put them in the journals that you make for other people or for yourself? That's really cool. Sorry if you see my hand up here too. I think I have the camera on the opposite side that I should. Hi, Lisa. I can't wait until I have things set up how I want either. It's getting close, but I happen to just be so busy with trying to get my Patreon mail out this week that I don't have any time to work on it. If you can see, sorry, I have a tripod over here. But yeah, I have my bookshelves up now, and so I just need to be able to organize what I want in them, and that's kind of hard because I don't exactly know how I'm going to work in here. And Lori, oh, thank you so much for the super chat. You're sweet. Thank you. And you sent me a card in the mail when we moved with a gift card, and that was so thoughtful. We actually used that gift card already, and what did we get? We got outdoor lights for our deck and a few other things, but thank you so much. Gosh, it is expensive moving. I'm sure everyone knows that, but it is nuts. Sorry, I'm looking all around. Hi, Danielle. Just trying to grab the little specimen cards that I've already started. And, oh, I'm just getting a text from Selena from Amore Fabrics. I noticed on my channel that I have a new button. You know, there's like the share button, the save to playlist, and now there's a thanks button where you can, I guess, donate money to like your favorite creators. And I didn't even know that was a thing and just until this week, and I thought it was kind of cool. It's kind of like a super chat, I think, but thank you, Lori. That's so appreciated. Well, you guys all, I appreciate all of you guys. Support, just watching my videos and being a part of this is so awesome. So yeah, anyways, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of new books coming, and I got like botanical and wildflower books mostly this time. And I'm sorry, this isn't the best angle because I'm not even using a tripod right now. Yeah, I'm so excited for all the new books that I have. I'll give you a little sneak peek. I don't have too many up on here right now, but they're gonna go down in that spot. So I have a few of my my most favorite wildflower books and things that I like to use to, I don't know, I cut out and make envelopes. I cut out the actual flowers and use them, you know, as embellishments. Hi, Kelly. So normally on a live video, I would be showing my desk, but today I just wanted to chat and say hello. But what I'm making is these little easy kind of collages. I guess, an easier take on a specimen card if you're familiar. It's really just a collage. I'm using lots of scraps and stickers. So it's just a more, crafty kind of version of a specimen card. And if you're wondering what do you do with these, well, I would probably put them in, if I was using them, I give them to my Patreon members as like pen pal mail. But if I was going to use one, I would probably do some journaling on the back because I leave it blank, or I would probably add a picture on it, or I might even just put it in my journal as a decoration. They're really fun to make, and they're just easy because I just am using like scraps and little squares of paper. And I do have a full tutorial coming making these where I'll actually explain my process and show you them. Oh, and Lisa, I think I forgot to also, I think you were, I don't know if I finished up my thoughts, but I will definitely be doing a tour of the craft room once I feel like it's never going to feel perfect, I don't think, but it will get to the point where I'm happy with it really soon, honestly, probably the beginning of next month. Oh, Lisa, that's a great idea. You could, also use these as making a pocket. Love that idea, because you could put it in your journal, and oh, I love that idea. What in it? You are great. You could just glue it on 3 sides. I just realized my phone's at 20%. And then you could use it as a pocket in your journal. And hi, Lena. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I don't have the best setup here, but Becky says she's excited to see the book haul. Yeah, I'm excited. So I got one from Amazon. I wasn't planning, no, I don't, you guys probably are like, all she does is shop at Amazon. No, probably not really, but I'm also getting over a bit of a cold, so excuse me. I was never thinking of shopping for books on Amazon. However, what I was doing was like Googling different wildflower books, and I want to be able to see the insides, and I want to know if there's lots of illustrations. But anyway, so I was doing all this Googling, and some books would come up on Amazon, and they would actually be less expensive than where I normally shop for like used books, which is thriftbooks.com. But I got this one from Amazon, and it says $22.95 is the price of it, but I think I paid $12. And I know sometimes I mess up pricing when I'm just going off, but I'm sure it was $12 or $13. But anyways, I'll do an actual video when I get all of my books, and I'll do a flip through, because I think as junk journalers, a lot of times we're buying books just to use the pretty images. And if you're buying them online, it's really hard to know which ones would actually be worthwhile. But I would say if you're buying a used book, then it's kind of nice. But I'll show you a few of there is really pretty images. So I was thinking I was buying a used book, whoops, but this happens to be a brand new one. So that's fine. I'm still happy with all of the pretty images. And I do like that there's lots of pages that do have text and then smaller images. I think those will be really great for envelopes. But like even there's a little cottage right there. But lots of really pretty illustrated pages. So I definitely am happy with this one, but I have so many more coming. And I tell you, I spent way too long yesterday when Arla was wanting to cuddle with Mama, just sitting on the couch, and I was just going through trying to like Google for images of different books to make sure that what I was buying had like, you know, pretty pictures in them. And let's see, sorry, I want to make sure I'm answering any questions. Oh, you are so welcome about sharing the stapeless stapler. I actually have it right here, and I was just testing out some different things I could make with it, and I just took a botanical page and I turned it into an envelope. And I was just curious because some of the comments said that they have one. I didn't even know this was a thing. And anyways, they said that sometimes these don't hold too well. So I was like, well, for me, a lot of what I'm using it for is decorations, but let's see if it would work for just a quick, simple little envelope. And so I just did a few of I feel like it's not focusing. I just did a few of the little staples on the edges here. And I think that it seems like it's holding well. I mean, I'm pulling on that. I think if I were to pull much harder, that it would, this is kind of funny because I'm not really doing that much, but I don't think it would come apart. So I think that's cool. I just remembered a comment that I got on one of my old live videos, and someone commented saying that it was so annoying when I kept addressing the chat, and it was so annoying that I was like talking about what was happening in the chat or answering people's questions, and she was like, just get on with the video and get on with your tutorial. I just thought it was funny because it's like I keep a lot of times I'll keep my live videos up so that people can watch the replay. And I know it's kind of annoying to watch a replay of a live video and have all of those like pauses and whatnot, but I always say at the beginning, this is a live video, you can skip forward if you want to see. I try not to do too many tutorials on a live because I do think it could be annoying to try and learn something while someone's talking so much, but this is just for us right now, and I want to keep it up for anyone who didn't catch it. And I'm sorry, see, I don't know I don't do lives like this. Perhaps you could put your phone on a couple of books. I was thinking that, but you know what? I don't really have too many things. Yeah, let me just try real quick. I'm afraid that I'm going to mess it up. But anyways, I'm actually going to get off in a few minutes. Where did you buy the stapeless stapler? I got it from Amazon, and I have a link on the video that I showed it's like 2 videos back. I do a whole video showing you how to use it and a little like review, and I'm loving it. So I have a link on those videos, and I can probably post it here in a few minutes when I get off, but I'm sure you can find them at lots of different places. It was $13, and I misspoke in the video that I did about this because I thought it was 6 or 8, but it was actually, sorry, I think it was actually 14. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not the greatest angle, but let me see. I just don't want to be, I would have done this before, but I think we're just going to have to, I just don't want everything to fall. I have a tripod that obviously I would have used if I was planning it out better, but there we go. Maybe that's better. But see, I'm not trying to even show you what I'm working on. I'm just trying to be here chatting with you, so. Oh, geez, yep. Oh, boy. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me just see. Oh, I knew there was another question from Pamela. How do you keep your glue from glogging up? I never have an issue. I'm sorry, I'm going to go ahead and just put it back how I had it, just for now. There we go. Like I mentioned, I do a lot of lives where you can actually see what I'm working on, but I'm just coming here to chat. So this glue, I don't have any problems with it. I'm not sure if you're meaning like from it drying out, or if you were saying from getting all like, I know there's a glue, I think it's Fabri-Tac, that gets all weird, and I don't know. I don't have issues with this glue, but sometimes I'll leave it out, not sometimes, every day. I'll leave it out without the cap, and it does dry up just on the top, but I just take a little pokey tool and poke it through, and it comes undone just fine. But yeah, guys, I promise I have a video coming in probably next week where I'll actually show you these little cards that I am making. Lisa, you gave me such a good idea since you mentioned that these would be fun to turn into a pocket, because I'm still trying to think of one more idea to finish up this Patreon mail that I'm working on, and maybe I will turn some of them into pockets. I don't know. Anyways. So yeah, I am gonna have to get off here in a minute because my phone is dying, and I just wanted to say hello, but I'm too excited for lunch. I'm real excited for lunch. If you want more information on, we just moved into a new house, my family and I, if you didn't know, and I was vlogging that whole experience, and I just put up vlog number 3 on my vlog channel. I always forget what that vlog channel is called. That Cool Mom. I think that's what I named that vlog channel. I don't post on there too often, but I did post a little vlog of us buying this house, and so yeah. Well, I'm so glad that so many of you were able to hop on here. I have some really fun things coming. Maybe I can talk about that real quick. I have quite a few collabs coming with different companies, and if you know me or have been around for a while, I don't do too many collabs. In fact, I've only done a handful of like sponsored videos, and there's not a problem with them. I think it is awesome. Let me grab my scissors. Especially when you are relying on making these videos as like kind of your job. It's a great way to make extra income and be able to continue putting so much of your time into these videos, but I just have a hard time with it because I like to make videos how I like to. I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to it. I don't like taking so much time to edit things out. And I feel like if you're working with a company that you would have to do all of those things. And so anyways, the thing is though, I got, it looks like I'm going to cut my shirt. I had got asked to work with a handful of companies that I just already love so much, and I just couldn't say no, and a really cool new company that I didn't hear of, but when I'm able to talk about it, I hate when people do that, I will, and it's a cool opportunity, I think. But also that reminds me, have any of you guys done paint with diamonds? You probably have. I haven't, and I've been interested in trying one out and using it as, what do? Make journals, as like a journal cover. So I was just curious if any of you guys are interested in that type of thing, because I just might be doing something with that company soon. But it would be like that would be a new thing for me. So yeah. Have you made any open spine journals? I have. I might be able to grab a couple. I've made quite a few of them. Most of them I've sold. Let me see if I have one or two that I can show you. I have one here. This is not exactly what I was thinking of showing you, but let me show you. I've done quite a few different styles of them, but here's one, and it's not completely open. You can see this though. I love this style. So you can see the signatures here. And then I just put buttons on the top and bottom. That's this journal. I don't think I've used this one too much. Nope, I haven't. So I need to use this. I want to start a new journal for my monthly Patreon mail that I make for my Patreon members. And because a lot of times I save the mail, or what am I trying to say? A lot of the times I will save one of the packets for myself, but I usually just set it aside and keep it in the envelope. And I actually want to be able to look back someday and say like, hey, this is mail that I made for other people monthly. And so maybe I'll use this journal for that. And so basically I would just put whatever it is I'm making for the month, put it in my own journal. I do sometimes take the mail, or what am I trying to say? I do sometimes take the Patreon mail packets and do journaling, but not a lot of the times. I just don't have so much time, I guess. How do you have your signatures in it? So I sewed these signatures on just the top, if you can see. So there's one hole here, and then down here there's 1, 2. And so I think I did a video. I'm almost certain that I probably would have done a video. Sometimes it's just hard to know what I would have titled it. I know I've done videos, and so I just sewed it in just like you would any other journal, but you just skip the middle part, if that makes sense. And I wish I had a few others to show you because I've done quite a few of these. And I'm just looking around since this is my newer craft room, if you didn't know. And so I don't know where everything is. But I'm going to keep this journal out because it might be fun to use really soon here. So we'll set that here. I need to get my pegboards up on my wall. They'll be back here, I think. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, so I have these pegboards. I think I'm going to put both of them up back here. Anyways, guys, I'm getting sidetracked now because I'm having fun hanging out. But I think I'm probably gonna, I think now would be a good time for me to take a little break, and eat, because I only have a couple more hours until I have to go pick up my son. And then once I pick him up, I gotta go pick up my daughter. And then when I get home, game over. Is today Thursday? I think it is. I hope it is. That would mean it's my son's weekend. So we don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow because we wake up at 5 a.m. on his school days and it's exhausting. Okay, guys, if you're wondering what I'm putting down here, I have cube organizers down here. And I am just putting these little squares that I just glued together down here with a book on top so that they will dry flat. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for now because I'm hungry after I was talking about food. And I just love chatting with you guys. So I wanted to come on and say hello. Yeah, like I said, I have a lot of fun things coming that I think that you guys are going to enjoy. And I can't wait to share with you. What else? I don't know. I got my sewing machine up and running today, which is how I made this little Franken envelope with some sewing detail, and I just did a quick little decoration, but I think that is what I'm going to give the Orchid tier members, along with the little specimen cards. And gosh, I think that's it for now. So thank you guys for joining me. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know where to grab on my phone. There we go. What are your Patreon levels? So there is a $5 a month, which is the Dandelion tier. There's $12 a month, and that is the Lilies. And then there's an $18, that's the Rose tier. And then a $25, and that's the Orchids. And they all have different benefits. And all of those tiers get monthly mail, but each of them get like a different amount of mail, obviously. So the highest tier gets the most mail, or do you get what I'm saying? And it's handmade items. And then like the last 3 tiers get like, they also get this little like 5-piece junk journal kit, and it has like book pages and layaway tags and things you can use in journaling or any type of crafting. I already have these all ready to go. And yeah, if you have any more questions, feel free to message me. I am sold out right now. I don't have any spots available, but if anyone did want to sign up for the month of April, I could take on like maybe 2 or 3. I'll have to make sure more people. And so if you are interested and you're coming from this live, and you mentioned that, I can make an exception for, like I said, I think 2 or 3 people for this month. But I also have some really fun things coming for next month. So that would be for May. And I have already ordered the postcards for the month and the supplies. And that's going to be a really fun one. So, what kind of printer do you use? I'm thinking of getting an eco tank. Oh, I was totally interested in the eco tanks, but gosh, I was just nervous. I was nervous because it's an all different type, new kind of printer. And I was just nervous, but it sounds like a really great idea. See, I have an HP Envy. First of all, it's a really inexpensive printer. If I recall, the eco printers are a little bit more upfront. Is that right? But then you don't really have to spend much money to upkeep them, I think. But I'm on this ink program and I only spend $4.99 a month, and I get the ink sent to me every single month. Sorry, guys. And if I run out sooner, they will send it sooner. I don't know if you're familiar with the ink program, but yeah, it's over here. And I like it. I think it's great quality, and I have been loving the fact that the ink just gets sent to me, and $5 a month is just so much less expensive. Like before, I remember spending almost $100 on ink. Like what, how did I not know about this ink program before? Anyways, Lisa, excited for Easter in the new house? Very. Actually, that reminds me, because I might need to go do a few things really quick while the kids aren't here. Yeah, super excited. When we were moving into this house, my son kept saying, Mom, if we get that house, our first holiday in the house will be Easter. Isn't that so exciting? And yeah, I just remember, and now we're here. Okay, guys, well, this is going to get kind of wobbly because I just have you in my hand. Thanks for hanging out and joining me. Thanks again for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And if you have any other questions, you can just comment them on here and I'll reply to you soon. And yeah, okay, guys, have a good day.